Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time for yourself and your future and everything it is that you want to create. I'm really excited to share this with you because this particular model has allowed me to not only completely transform my life, but also myself. And you're going to learn more about me later in this presentation. So we're going to get stuck right in. If you do want to speed it up, there is an option on the cog where you can speed up the playback. And I would highly encourage you to grab a notepad and pen so you can take notes. So without further ado, should I say, let me share my screen with you. Now, this particular model that I'm going to share with you is your vessel for creating everything it is that you want in your life. Now, the fact of the matter is the old way is crumbling. We've been going through this since 2020, even more so at a rapid speed. And as we awaken to how disconnected we are within humanity, we're starting to see how things are not working. So if we go from the left to the right, each illustration, if you don't already follow After School 100, highly recommend. He's got an Instagram account as well as a YouTube account, absolutely fantastic. So the illustration on the left, when students exit the school system now, they have little use to society, no life skills, a mountain of debt. They don't know who they are. They only know what they have been told they are, and they will be bitter because they will be taught to see the world through the lens of power, struggle, and victimization. And essentially, the school system is a factory for humans to set humans up to fit in the capitalist structure. So it really takes all of the intelligence and creativity and soul essence from our children. As you can see from the illustration, when they go into the school system, they're full of color, they're full of joy, they're full of dreams. And then when they come out of the school system, because it has repeatedly looked to put them in a box and grade them and tell them they're not good enough, they come out of school with no idea who they are and what they want, because their unique talents and capabilities have not been nurtured. And this is where society is essentially going wrong, and we get to change that as a collective. So if we go into the middle illustration, if you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of. And weak men are capable of everything that we're going through in the Western society at the moment. You can see it on the left-hand side, short-term dopamine hits. We don't really understand true pleasure. We're so disconnected from ourselves, from other people, from nature. And a strong man is connected to self, and a strong woman, a strong human, is connected to self. And we have become so far disconnected from ourselves that we cannot fully connect to other people and build the strong, healthy, and sure relationship with other people, because we haven't got that strong, sure, healthy relationship with ourselves. So this is why our society is crumbling at the moment, and people are really starting to look for new ways. And this is the new way. The new way is really learning how to build that strong, sure, and healthy relationship to self. And this is what this particular model has allowed me to do, and is a big part of my own personal work. So once we are connected to self, we become truly strong, and there is no danger in strength. In actuality, once we become strong within ourselves, we become so full of understanding and compassion and love. And this is the way that the world gets to go, and this is the way that we get to go, and we choose to go on that journey. It's not necessarily an easy one. However, this is the beauty of community and joining people who have already walked the road and or are walking the road as well. So yeah, on the right hand side, if you feel like you don't fit in this world, it's because you're here to help create a new one. And if you're anything like me, I never felt like I fit in. And now I know why, because of the journey that I'm on. I'm one of the leaders in this revolution that we are currently going through on the planet. And yeah, if you feel exactly the same, we would love for you to join the revolution within this particular business model and this particular community. Now, we are moving away from the old and into the new. The new normal will be much brighter than the old. So what is the old? The old is being dictated to as to how we can spend our time, who we work with, where we can work, how quickly we can progress, how we show up in ourselves at work, how we do our work, how much we're worth, trading time for money, and being afraid to show up fully and authentically. Whereas the new is where we have full control over how we can spend our time, who we work with, where we can work, how quickly we can progress, how we show up in ourselves at work, how we do our work, how much we're worth, and automating time for money and having full confidence in our power and authenticity. Now, you're watching this because you want more out of life, whether that be more time, more energy, more space, more money, more love. You want more out of life. You also want to create change, not only in your world, but in your family's world, your community's world, and even spanning to the whole world. You want to be a part of that world change. You want to be a part of something bigger. It's all well and good doing something for ourselves, but when we are a part of something bigger, there brings much more meaning to life, much more fulfillment. Being part of community is truly special, and it's certainly something that's been a huge part of me being able to not only transform my life, but also myself. You want to be a part of a better future for our children. The only way we can create a better future for our children is if we choose to create that for ourselves and for them. And this business model will allow you to do all of that if you want to do all of that. If you only want to do a couple of them or one of them, it will allow you to do that, but it will also allow you to do all of that. Now, I just want you to know that this business model is for anyone who is ready and willing to do the work. Everyone has transferable skills and the ability to learn. And this model can also be easily slotted into a current offer suite if you already have one. So if you're already an entrepreneur and you're looking for an extra stream of income, this can easily slot into your offer suite. I personally went the other way around. I started with this particular business model, and through building this business and building my organization, I landed into my dharma, my passion, my purpose in this lifetime, and that's to guide, to teach, to coach people towards themselves and everything it is that they want. So I've subsequently expanded on my offer suite, and I've added in teachings and coaching and all of that stuff, and this particular business model fits in nicely with this offer suite. So yeah, there is a way to fit this within your current offer suite if you already have one. And don't worry if you don't. If you are brand new into the entrepreneurial world, that's absolutely fine. If you are ready and willing to do the work, and if you want to break free and create your life in exactly the way that you want to, you get full training. So it doesn't matter where your experience is. You can bring over your outer experience from other industries into this business model, and you're going to get full training and support should you choose to move forward with us. So who am I? Hello, nice to meet you. My name's Mel M. Rubin, and I'm from Southeast London originally. I was a former 9-to-5 banker, and I turned full-time online business owner in 2018. I worked in finance and banking for 8.5 years. I was studying accountancy and delivering pizza part-time when I became an online entrepreneur in July 2017. I've been running this business full-time since 2018, like I said, after being made redundant, and I haven't looked back. I went full speed ahead with this business. I was so grateful that I had this business to fall back on, and being made redundant really showed me how expendable I was as an employee to this big bank that I thought that I was secure in for the rest of my life. It really goes to show that the only person that has our backs is ourselves. And I truly believe that starting a side hustle and working towards making it a full-time thing for yourself is the most important thing that we can do in this economy, because we're in full control of how much we're able to generate as an income, especially with the recession and inflation. And we're also in full control as and where and when and who we work with. So I'm very grateful that I had this business to fall back on when I got made redundant, because unfortunately many people don't have a second option. I've generated over $350,000 in sales revenue with my high ticket organization since 2020. I've traveled around the world whilst working my business, and it's been absolutely fantastic. I've had so many amazing experiences, and it's been truly liberating to really get to know myself and be able to generate an income at the same time while I've been traveling and exploring the world and exploring myself. I've been living my dream freedom life in the tropics since 2020. I've found my home. I hadn't wanted to live in the UK since I was about 14. Intuitively, I didn't want my family there, and I followed my heart and soul's calling to come here to Bali. And the longer I stayed here, the more I knew in my heart and soul that this was home. So fortunately, my business was able to come with me, and I'm very grateful for the ability to work wherever I want with this business. I'm continually expanding. So this business has been a vessel to landing into my true authentic self and happiness and path in life. Like I mentioned earlier, it really allowed me the space to really learn about myself and land into myself, because when I first started, I was so disconnected from self. I actually started when I was depressed and anxious. I was literally at my rock bottom, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially when starting this business. And this business had put me on a path to my own internal personal growth and my own spiritual ascension. And I've truly landed into absolutely everything I am and everything I came here to do. And this is what this model can do for you as well. We all came here for a reason. There's medicine and magic within all of us to be able to create absolutely everything it is that we want, but also create an impact in the way that we came here to create it. And the only way that we're going to be able to find that is if we've got the space to be able to do it. And unfortunately, the rat race doesn't give us that time and that space and that energy to really go within. So creating the space with this business really allows us to land into ourselves. So I'm very, very grateful for it. And now I work on average anywhere between 2 to 6 hours a day, whilst enjoying the rest of the day for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, some days I do work more. It depends what I've got going on in my business and what I'm creating and all of that stuff. But generally on average, it's between 2 to 6 hours. So I'm really grateful for this model and for the automation. It's really allowed me to design my life exactly how I envisioned it when I first started. And this is available to you too, whatever vision you have for yourself. So my personal vision for this business model is allowing us everyday people to break free from the system and rise up as a collective people and help each other. Because once we break free, we can then support our people to break free. And it allows us to become our best and optimally healthy selves in the process because of everything that we learn and the journey that we go through in building the business. And it also allows us to create the life we truly want as individuals and as a community, as well as making true positive change and difference in the ways that we want to. And like I said, every single person has a different way in which we wish to create a positive change. So your view and your wish and your desire for the future of this world and the things that you believe in are going to be completely different to mine. And that's perfect. Like, you came here to make your own difference in your own unique way. And my wish for you is to move towards that and land into that, because that's where the true fulfillment is in this lifetime. So we're at the very beginning of this business model and of this particular movement of breaking free. It's a pinnacle moment in history and a pinnacle moment in changing the ways we generate an income. So if you haven't seen this graph before, this is the innovators curve. And if you have a look at the arrows on the left-hand side, we are currently here with the model. So around about 1%, I would say. And we are here with the company that we align with, which is just under 2.5%. So we're at a very beautiful time in this particular model. The 48, actually it's 49 this year in June. I filmed this April 2023. So the nearly 49-year-old company we partner with is expanding and staying. It's not going anywhere. And the 8-year-old model we follow is only getting bigger and stronger. So yeah, at the moment it's rippling and it's turning into a huge wave. And I'm excited for you to potentially be joining us on the journey. So desire, not a small desire, but a burning desire, is what makes the difference. So for you to create what it is that you want, it's not just a case of saying, oh yeah, I want to make a change. It's like there gets to be a burning desire within you, because the entrepreneurial journey isn't necessarily easy. However, it is wholeheartedly worth it. So for you to create the life that you want, the life that you see in your mind's eye, the life that you can feel in your heart, in your soul, in your body, it's going to need a burning desire. And yes, you're on this because you want to make a change. And it's really important that you delve deeper into that burning desire. Unfortunately, as you go through the process, and should you choose to move forward and join our community and platform and system, you will be given the guidance to really land into that burning desire. So yeah, just fair heads up so you know what to expect, because many people stay stuck in the rat race and as an employee because it's safe and it's comfortable and they know what's coming. And entrepreneurship is much more freeing and much more liberating, but there is a price to pay with it. We get to go through the journey and the road less traveled. Simply, the path isn't as clear, and there's a lot of unknowns and things to go through. And this is also the beauty of community, to support you on the journey as well. So should you choose to move forward, you are going to be a part of a global community of people that are on the same and or similar journey to you. And you're also going to have a mentor and or a coach to support you through. So you're not on your own, which is the beauty of it. But at the end of the day, you do need to do the work yourself as well. So you'll be given everything, all of the support, the tools, the resources, but you need to find that burning desire to pull you through this particular journey. Because yeah, that's what really gets us going, is that fire in our heart. So it's really finding what sets your soul on fire. So personally, I want to work with people who are ready and willing to make the changes needed, people who are ready and willing to put the work in, people who have a burning desire for a better world, people who want to make a positive difference and impact, and people who are team players and who wish to build community. This is a really big part of my personal vision and the people that we wish to align with within the community. It's all about collaboration and community and supporting each other and making the world a better place. And that first starts with us as an individual, and it also requires us to really pull in together and create that sacred community space between us. So yeah, if you feel like you are one of these people, then please carry on watching. But if you don't, then I do encourage you to turn this off, because we want to be aligning with the people that we work with. And if you don't align with this, that's absolutely fine, no judgment. But yeah, there will be something else that would suit you much better than this option and this community. So the possibilities of this, just to give you an idea before we move forward and before I go deeper into the business model and the offer, these are results that have been happening within our community recently within this year, 2023. So I'm going to go from left to right, and these are people from all walks of life. The first three women that you can see on the left, these are all mamas. So this beautiful woman on the left-hand side, in January, she made $12,000 in the month of January. And the woman in the middle, she's a single mama of two. And she hasn't made any excuses in building the life that she wants, because she had that burning desire to make a change for her and her children. And she made $26,000, $26,305 in the month of January alone. And then this mama of one with two more on the way, again in the month of January. No, this is 1 week. In just 1 week. 1 week, she made $6,072 just in 1 week. A mama of one with two more on the way. So yeah, they've used their children as their burning desire and their wire to move forward and build this business. And if you are a mama and you want better for yourself and for your children, you too can use them as the burning desire to show them what's truly possible and to show them how very badass and powerful you are. And then on the right hand side, these are more people within the community. This is the Europe/UK side. So we've got Adrian made £3,965 in January. Jenny made €15,320 in February. We've got Camilla and Valerio, who build this business as a couple. They've made €5,518 in February. And then we've got Lizzie and Josh, who also build this business as a couple, who made £15,700 in just 5 weeks. So these are the possibilities that are available to you. Make no mistake, this does take work, like I said, but you are given all of the tools, all of the resources, all of the support. It's just a case of you showing up for yourself and doing the things that you get to do to make the changes that you want to make. So like I said, we're moving away from the old and into the new, and the new normal will be much brighter than the old. The old is full of lack and scarcity and fear and competition. It's unhealthy. It's all of these negative feelings and emotions and the icky sticky. Like, we do not want that. We are moving into the new, and this is full of abundance and prosperity and joy and excitement and community, collaboration and health. And this is what we're all about within the community that I'm going to introduce you to. And this is what the future is all about, and this is what we get to help each other create. So how do we do this with this high ticket online business model? Well, first, we align with the right products. So we want to promote products that not only suit us and our bank balance, but they benefit the people's and the world's health. So we want to partner with products that people want and need in their life, products that sell well, products that are a good value for money. They have no stocking of inventory at home, no dealing with shipping or returns. Income is paid daily into your bank account. They're products that you can sell all over the world without restrictions. You can partner with long-standing companies with these products, and they are high ticket and high value products. So this is one of the products that we personally align with within the community. This is an in-home water ionizer. Now, everyone wants and needs good water. Every human on this planet needs good water to live a long and healthy and happy life. Hydration is key, and the proper hydration is key. And typically, with the water sources that are readily available to the masses, which is tap water, municipal water, bottled water, these waters are full of chemicals, and they're oxidizing to the body, and they're just not very good to the body. And a simple lifestyle switch can really, really change the trajectory of our future and our health. So these machines are, they support zero waste movement in the world. They promote long-term health and well-being, and people love buying and using it daily, not only for the fact that it's the best drinking water that we can drink, and reason being is because it's high in antioxidants, which is molecular hydrogen. The molecular hydrogen in the water is high antioxidant. It's very absorbent, so our bodies actually absorb the water through the cellular tissues and walls. So before it hits our stomach acid, it actually starts to hydrate us as it's going down whatever the chute is called. I don't know what it's called, I'm not a scientist. But yeah, it hydrates us on a cellular level, and because of that, the higher alkalinization of the water allows our bodies to alkalize from a tissue structure before our stomach acid actually neutralizes the water. So it's really good for our health. It's really good for fighting and preventing disease. Typically, it's the missing link to a lot of people's health journey, because we are 73% water. And not only that, the machines create 5 other different types of water that can be used around the home to quite literally go green in the home. So it saves us a lot of money because we're not buying toxic chemical cleaners anymore. It's very good for the skin. It's very good for the hair. So we save on beauty products as well when the machine is fully utilized. And this is why people love it. They absolutely love it. And the machines last for 15 to 25 years as well. So it's an amazing long-term investment. And the sale price for these machines are around £4,000 after conversion. And there's an ability to earn up to 54% from a sale. So this is like £2,000 for one sale, which is really more than your average income generation in the UK just for one sale a month. So imagine the possibilities that can happen with these. And when it comes to the Western society, only 1 in 300,000 homes have these machines. So it's an up and coming home device for health that people are really starting to open their eyes at and look at. People are starting to really become very aware of their health and the way that they feel. So this is why we are where we are on the innovation curve. There's also the home spa system. Now, this promotes long-term health and well-being. People love buying and using it daily because it takes the chlorine out of the water, and there's minerals in this system that are very, very good for the skin that come from a natural spa in Japan. And yeah, like if you struggle with eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, any kind of skin condition, it's very good and very healing for the skin. And this is why people love using it. Even if you don't have skin issues, it's really hydrating for the skin. And the sale price for these are £2,000. So the ability to earn up to 54% from a sale of this gives you £1,000 per sale. There are so many benefits to these products, utilizing these products in our lifestyle, as well as sharing these products with our collective as well. It really benefits the people's and the world's health because of lowering the toxicities that not only we are using in our daily lives, but that we are ingesting within our body as well. And the reason that the in-home water ionizer supports the zero waste movement as well is because we're not using the plastics when we're buying all of these products, and we're not buying plastic bottles either. So it really allows us to lower our plastic intake too. And again, everyone wants and needs good water. So there's never going to be a saturation on the market for these particular products. And yeah, absolutely fantastic products to align with. Now, the beauty of network marketing is that by helping others, we also help ourselves. So by sharing the products and opportunity with others, we are able to generate the wealth we desire through our own personal brand, ready-made systems, and a solid compensation plan, as you can see by these diagrams. And we're also able to make a difference in how we want to, either by sharing what we are passionate about and or sharing the wealth. So no matter what your vision is, everyone has a different vision for this business and the direction that they want to take it. But no matter what your vision is with the way that you want to live your life and build your business, this business will enable you to do it. So if you want it to give you the time to explore your passions and purpose and really land into that and build your skills and your expertise and all of that, it will give you the space and the time because of the money that you're going to be able to generate through putting the work in building this business. But if you would much rather just donate wealth and like create wealth for yourself so you can donate it to certain causes that you believe in, then that's also available to you too. As you can see by the diagrams, it's big money, and I'm going to go into this in much more detail. But yeah, this is how we are able to generate the wealth that we want and create the time freedom that we want, paired with the automated systems that we align with. So this is a very fair structure. Basically, per sale, 8 pieces of the pie are always paid out. So depending on where you are based in your own personal results is how much you receive. So as you move forward and go through the business initiation process, which I'm going to introduce you to later in this presentation, you're going to be introduced to different packages that you can start on within the business. So you can either start your business at 1A, 2A or 3A. And as you can see by the diagram, there's a major shift in respects to how you start when it comes to the commissions that you start with, okay? So let's just take, for instance, you started with the premium package, which is the quad, you would start at 3A, okay? So when you make your first sale, you would get 3 pieces of the pie. Now, if you are directly placed under myself, I would get the rest of the pieces of the pie because of where I am at in my business. So I would get 5 pieces of the pie and you would get 3 pieces of the pie. Now, this is totally fair because of everything that I will be teaching you and supporting you with for free. So essentially at the start of your business, we look at it as an apprenticeship scheme. I teach you absolutely everything that you need to learn so you can grow and move forward and ascend in the results in your business. And I do that for free. So at first, I'll get remunerated more so than you would. And then as you grow in your business and build your business and move up to 4A, then it equals out. And then as you grow to 5A, I would then start getting less. And then 6A, I would get less. And there's also a way in which you can build your business where you actually get 8 pieces of the pie. So you can really like out earn me very quickly, should that be your, like, should you want to build those results. So I would never always be generating more from you, from your business. You can easily get to a stage very quickly, especially if you do start with the premium package of a quad, where you would out income generate me as well. So this is a very, very fair structure indeed. Now, you can choose to make money on sales alone by helping others through building your organization, or by doing both, okay? So whether or not you choose to help others and build an organization, a sizable income can be made by simply selling through the automated systems provided, and the marketing and the advertising and training and skills that you are taught, okay? Now, obviously, the big money is by building an organization and leading your collective and making a change in the way that you want to. And in my experience, this is what brings like the real fulfillment, because we're actually helping people break free from the system and move towards everything it is that they want. So yeah, typically people that do get involved in this model, they want to build an organization and start to step into their leadership. But if that worries you at this moment in time, please don't get overwhelmed, because you will be getting the full support and the full training by your mentor and also myself when it comes to building your business. Like, we are very passionate about guiding you towards everything it is that you want, and that means us supporting you in building the skills that you get to build to get yourself to where you want to go. So really and truly, the aim for a lot of people is to get to 6A2-3, and the beauty of the company that we align with is we are able to create 6 different business IDs. So that means you've got separate IDs for the business, and you can place them in your organization as and where you want, depending on what strategy you wish to adopt. And that's entirely up to you. I don't want to go too deep into it, but if you have because I don't want to confuse you, this is why. But if you were to say, have a look at 6A2-6, for instance, on this screen, imagine if all of those 3 IDs were yours. You would get the $200,000 reward bonus for each of those 3 IDs. So that adds up to $600,000. And then you would also get $20,000 monthly. So that's $60,000 monthly for all 3, on top of any commissions that you make from your direct and or group sales. So imagine if you had 6 of those. Like, that's double of what I've just shared with you. So that is an option and availability to you. And yeah, I mean, the income potential of this business is limitless, it's uncapped. There's so many different bonuses, so many different ways to make an income. This just scratches the surface, what I'm sharing with you. Even me, like, I mean, I've got 1 ID at the moment of filming this at 6A, and 2 IDs that are very close to 5A. And even myself, like, I don't fully understand past 6A with the bonuses, because I don't need to as yet. Not until I get to the dashes will I start looking into that, because I'll just confuse myself. So there's many facets to this compensation plan, and the beauty of this compensation plan is, like I said, it's a very fair structure, and it's also patented to this particular company as well. So no other company has this compensation plan. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And yeah, this is available to you should you wish to move forward with ourselves and our movement. So second, we align with a model with proven results and automated systems. So the first part of how it works is you set your priorities of what you want, where you want it to go, your vision, your message behind your brand, your direction, and all of that stuff, and you build your brand. Now, you're going to be getting full training with this. What happens as you move forward, which I'll introduce you to more, is you get the business initiation, and then you go to the business launch, and it goes really in depth with setting your priorities and building your brand. So you are literally supported and held and guided through every stage of your business when it comes to this. And then once you're on the road of building your brand, you start running adverts, okay? So you can choose to run the automated adverts and or organic marketing. So you can mix the automated adverts with organic marketing, or you can just choose to build your business organically. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different flex, a different situation. So whichever your situation is entirely down to you. Building your business with adverts can scale it much quicker. With the automation, it saves time. And the beauty of running your business with the advertising in the background is you can specifically target whoever you wish to target. So what you'll be given all of the training in respects to creating the advert and how to put it out there. But the beauty of advertising is you choose your demographic, you choose what company, what country even you wish to advertise to. You choose the age range and their hobbies and stuff like that. So you know that the advert is being put in front of potential buyers that are most likely very interested in what you have to offer. So if you have a look at the screenshot here, in one day, 6,420 people were reached that are highly likely to be very interested in the offer. So this is what's available to you. This is not billboard advertising anymore. This is how smart social media advertising is. So you'll be taught all of that, and you'll be given the structure and the support when it comes to creating adverts and all of that stuff. And you'll also be giving the training and the support when it comes to building your business organically, should you choose to. And then on top of that, you're provided with the automated systems and sales funnels. So this is a representation of a sales funnel. Essentially what happens is you run your advertising on whichever platform you choose to run it on. Everyone's different. So whichever social media platform that you personally align with, and then the advert will essentially drive them, the interested buyer, into this sales funnel. So essentially they are websites set up and they register for more information on the product and or service, and then they go into an email list where automated emails are sent out and they're nurtured, and the relationship is built through testimonials and different kind of content creations through the emails, and that's all done for you, by the way. So it's either done by myself or whoever is owning your funnel and sharing the funnel with you. And then once a sale is made, then you get the commission for that. So because it's your marketing efforts that got you, that got your potential client into the funnel, you then get a commission for that sale. So this is quite literally automation at its best. So to give you more of a visual on the left-hand side, the social media ads and marketing to create product awareness, which is what you would do. And then if we move over to the right, there's a website requesting name and email to register for your educational video about our products. So this is provided to you. You don't need to worry about this. And then the educational video is teaching potential customers how our products can help them. And then there's an option to purchase. If they purchase right away, you get the commission. If they don't, then educational emails, testimonials from other customers, special offers, and building a relationship happens in those emails. And then when they make a purchase through the emails, you then get a commission. And this is how an online marketing business runs on automation, earning income without being present. So you can quite literally make money while you're sleeping, while you're enjoying your life with your family, because the beauty of this model and the automated systems is it's open 24/7. So you could wake up and see an email notification of a sale, or you could be out with your family or doing the things that you love and then see an email notification of a sale. So it really is beautiful to open your inbox and see it. It's such a beautiful feeling. So in the front end, how does it all look? So the foreground, you've got your page, whatever you want to share on your page, you build your personal brand, and you'll be given all of the support in respects to building your personal brand. And then in the background, ad campaigns are run and or organic marketing techniques are implemented by yourself. And then the sales funnels are provided to you, and that all works on automation and in the background as well. And then when a sale is made, a commission is paid to you. So the beauty of building a profitable high-ticket affiliate marketing business with social media is that there is no need to sell directly to friends and family. So if organically building your business, we teach you marketing and sales techniques that are magnetizing, attractive, and not pushy at all. So if you've got worries about marketing or sales, drop them, because we are going to squash those worries and we're going to help you move through it. Because sales is sexy, marketing is sexy, because not only are you building a better future for yourself and for your family, you're also serving humanity in the way that you want to, and also by sharing the different products and services that we have within our system to make the world a better place. So it's simply a flip switch of the way that you view things, and we can help you do that. Should you be in a bit of an icky space right now, we can move you over. Okay, so if only using automated advertising, the offer promotions happen in the background of your page through the advertising and marketing methods you will learn. So there's no need to promote any products directly on your page if you don't want to. If you do want to, that's also an option for you. There are people that absolutely love the products, that love to share them directly, but if you don't want to, then you don't have to. The automated selling system that has been set up sells and upsells the products for you through the pre-recorded videos, so you don't need to sell directly. And because of the above, your page can be used for whatever you want to share, whether that be yourself, your lifestyle, your passions, your purpose, or your message. Now, this model gives us the freedom to be, do, have, connect, find, create, and expand. So who do you want to be? Like, what do you want to create for yourself and your family? What do you want to have in your life? What kinds of things do you want to find out about yourself and your life and humanity and the universe? What do you want to do in your life? What kind of people do you want to connect with? And how do you want to expand on what you currently have? Because this model is going to enable you to do all of that should you put the work in and do the thing. And we are here to support you in every which way for you to achieve absolutely every goal it is that you have in your mind's eye and that you can feel in your heart. Now, again, a reminder, you are watching this because you want more, you want to create change, you want to be a part of something bigger, and you want to be a part of a better future for our children. And again, this business model will allow you to do all of that. So how do you make it all happen? You make it all happen by joining the Growth Shift. Now, the Growth Shift is a community of individuals and entrepreneurs growing internally to create a better future. And it's more than just a community, it's an entire support system. So when you join the Growth Shift, you get this proven high-ticket online business model, you get an in-depth marketing training academy, a mindset and personal growth coaching course, you'll get a one-on-one startup call with myself, access to a private Facebook community and Telegram chats for support. You get a monthly Q&A with myself where all subjects are covered. It's not just business, it's to do with life. So anything that you're currently navigating through that you wish to have support with. You get live trainings from myself and other industry leaders, and there are regular growth content shares to aid you in your journey. And on this journey, training and support is essential. So you will be given extensive step-by-step training in an in-depth business growth platform. So as you move forward and get started, you'll be introduced to the business initiation section, which you can see here, and you'll go through your goals and your vision. You'll go through the whole business launch blueprint. You'll get prepared for the call and all of that good stuff. And then once you launch your business fully, you'll then get access to the business launch platform, which is 8 weeks of like really in-depth training, not only for the business and building your page and the marketing and the advertising, but also your internal growth and building and confidence and all of that good stuff. So we've really got you on this journey, and you're not alone. As you can see on the left-hand side, here are all of the community chats, and we cover so many different things in these community chats. So you can pop in and learn and grow and ask questions as and when it comes up. Now, this business is recession proof, okay? So everyone that's within the community that's been putting the work in and doing the things have been seeing so many amazing results, like especially since 2020. Like this industry is booming because people are looking for freedom. They are looking for health. They are wanting to make a change. They are wanting to take control. So again, here are some more results within the community. We've got Andy, he made £8,644 in 5 weeks. Tuna made $3,234 in December. And we've got Emily, she made $6,000 in 5 weeks. Now, as previously mentioned, results can vary from person to person. These people went above and beyond the average person, dedicating their time, energy, and effort into achieving their goals and their dreams. So like I said, it takes a burning desire. Work is needed to get you to where you want to go, but it definitely is the most exhilarating journey of your life. And like I said, you are not going to be alone. Now, mindset is key when starting anything new. Building a business is 10% doing the work and 90% having the right mindset. Limiting beliefs are what hold millions of people back from having the courage to pursue their goals and ambitions. But beliefs are opinions, they're not facts. So no matter how strong someone's beliefs are, they are just very strongly held opinions, and opinions can be changed, which means beliefs can be changed. So if at the moment you're thinking, I can't do this, oh my God, that's a lot. Well, that's a limiting belief. It's holding you back. It's trying to keep you safe because your ego doesn't want you to get hurt, and it's only looking after you. But the fact of the matter is, if you allow those beliefs to hold you back, you're allowing your ego to keep you small and to keep you stuck. And you are so much bigger than that. You've come here to create such a beautiful change in your own unique way, and this model is what's going to allow you to do that. So what's the investment to move forward? It's £77 one time, and you're never going to have to pay a recurring price to have access to this training platform and community. And what you get within this investment is your personal branding training, the automation that's included, so the access to all of the marketing and systems and training, the websites, the sales presentations, all of that good stuff. You get access to the products, and you also get access to the mindset course as well. So this is valued at all of the fives, 5555, but you can invest at £77 one time for life for the training and the community. Now, I want you to make your decision based on the new. So fuck the old, throw the old out of the window, the lack, the scarcity, the fear, the competition, the unhealthy. This is not a world that we want to live in. This is not a world that we want to bring our children up in. We want to move towards the new. So abundance, prosperity, joy, excitement, community, and health. And if at the moment you're really like rooted in the lack, then I encourage you to go within and look at where that's coming from. And also, you know, take your time. If you don't feel it's right to move forward, if you're really like rooted in the old, then don't move forward. Do your market research, carry on keeping in contact with the person that got you introduced to this training, and then move forward when you feel ready in your body, because your body knows. But if you're feeling in your body that this is right for you, if you're feeling this activation of like, yeah, and it's in your chest, right? You'll feel it. You'll feel if it's right for you, even if you're fearful, right? Because you can still feel the activation in your body, but still be scared. It's a normal human thing. So if you feel that, then move forward. This is for you. But if you're like feeling really contracted and like, oh no, then this is not for you, and I wouldn't encourage you to move forward from that place, because it's not going to be joyful for you, and we want you to move forward in an empowered and joyful way. So please make your decision based on the new. Now, if you're ready to start, where do you start? On the button below this video, it's an orange button. It says get started now, and you can pay with any card and PayPal as well. So entirely up to you what you feel aligns and what you feel is good for you. And if you do have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to the person that referred you to this training by messaging them on your social media. Maybe you've got some more questions. So I'm going to answer the frequently asked questions for you. Do I already have to have products? No. All you have to have is focus on learning the marketing and advertising skills to build the business. Absolutely everything else is provided to you. Can I work from just a phone? Yes. Some things are much easier on a laptop or computer, but everything can be done on a phone if that's all you have, and then you can work towards getting a laptop later on if this is what you want. How much time a week will I need to dedicate? We advise at least 2 hours a day, so 15 minimum. And of course, the more time you dedicate, the quicker you'll see results. And if you really want to make a change, you will find that 2 hours. I get it. I started with a full-time job, a part-time job, studying to be an accountant, still looking after myself. I get the time constraints, but when we really want something, we will really look at the way we manage ourselves in the time, and we'll find the time pockets to make it happen. Are there any further business investments? If you wish to be mentored one-on-one directly by myself, yes. There are advertising and affiliation investments which are introduced to you in the business initiation section, and there are options to suit all budgets. So no matter where you are, personally and financially, there is always a way, and we'll work out a game plan for you on your startup call and as you go through the process. So a parting word before we close and finish this video: whether or not you choose to move forward with our community and business model, do know that the most lucrative thing you can build is your own personal brand. This is the best asset you can put your time and energy into. So if you haven't already started building your personal brand, I do highly recommend that you do start. The best thing you can invest in is your personal evolution and a better future for yourself. We have been duped to believe that self-love is building up all of this material wealth, when in actual fact, that doesn't give us the true fulfillment. Working on ourselves and growing and learning about ourselves and connecting to ourselves is the real fulfillment and the real happiness and love and understanding in this life. So I encourage you to invest in yourself. You are the best asset you can invest in, and your future is the best thing that you can invest in. You are more than capable of achieving absolutely everything it is that you want. You have so much untapped power within you. And should you choose to move forward with ourselves and our movement, we're going to be here to help you tap into that untapped power if you haven't already started to tap into it yourself. Mastering and controlling your mind is the first part of the equation. Your mind literally controls everything in your life. So yeah, like it's the first thing. It's the first thing. And if we don't control our mind will control us. And we certainly do not want that, because that's when we start attracting all of the things that we don't want. And we want to attract everything that we do want. And this is why we learn how to master our mind. There are people in this world that want to support, encourage, and walk with you. We are a bunch of them. So maybe you choose us, maybe you don't. But whether or not you do choose us, there are people out there that do want to help you. So do seek and find your tribe. You are able to create so much impact through the drive from your own unique story and experience. Your story is beautiful, it's amazing. You are beautiful and brilliant, and there's so much that you have to offer. And yeah, like, it's my wish that you truly do land into it and you create everything it is that you want, not only for yourself, but for your family, and ultimately for the things that you truly care about in this world. And yeah, you've got this, you've got this, you've got so much within you to be able to give to this world, and you have this. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Yeah, maybe I'll see you in the community. And if I do, I'm very much looking forward to welcoming you in. And if I don't, I wish you the very best for everything, for your future, happiness, health, and wealth. All the best.